Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Monday, January 10, 2022. A zone of special operations, ZOSO, is now in effect for Parade Gardens in central Kingston. It's the 6th ZOSO to be established on the island and the first to be named since the start of the new year. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the announcement during a press conference Sunday morning. The community building and enhanced security measure, which is in place for 60 days, is in response to a series of murders linked to an ongoing dispute between warring gangs.
For the period January 1 to December 31st, i.e. the entire year, the Kingston Central Police Division recorded 79 murders. It's an increase of 55% when compared to the corresponding period of 2020. And the second highest percentage increase among all police divisions. The Parade Gardens community, which is really the focus of the Zone of Special Operations, recorded 16 of these murders and is ranked among the top 10 communities with the highest murders across the country.
While we continue to build out the defense, security, and justice system in the medium term, the short-term impact of cauterizing the unacceptable high levels of homicides is also one of the effects we will achieve from the ZOSO.
We believe that this nexus between the security operation and the community development operation will ensure that these communities will sustain the peace for a long period of time. You can imagine that this is therefore a resource-intense activity, and it is a long-term commitment from the JCF and the JDF in men and material.
Persons are being asked to share what they know with the security forces by calling 311 or 876-837-8888. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has asserted Jamaica's sovereignty as a unitary state, refuting the Akompong Maroon community's claim of its right to self-govern. The Akompong Maroons of St. Elizabeth have cited the 1738 signing of a peace treaty with the British, which secured their autonomy as a people, as well as the lands it occupies within the cockpit country. But Prime Minister Holness insists that the duly constitutionally elected government is the sole authority.
There is no other sovereign authority in Jamaica other than the government of Jamaica. I want that to be absolutely clear. None. And under my leadership, not 1 inch of Jamaica will come under any other sovereign authority.
Arguing that this is how states break down, the Prime Minister says the claim also has economic implications, as the government could not take Jamaican taxpayers' money to fund another government, if that were the case with the Maroons. He lamented what occurred at the recent staging of the Akompong Maroon Festival, during which a man was killed and several persons, including a minor, were injured.
This is the stuff of how guerrilla wars come and states break down. Wake up, Jamaica. Don't court foolishness and problems. Wake up. People have died as a result. And you expect me to stand here as Prime Minister and fund activities that could lead to the breakdown of our state? Never.
In other news, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has doubled down on government's stance on not using lockdowns as a measure to curtail rising COVID-19 numbers. Coronavirus cases and related deaths have seen a sharp increase in the past 2 weeks, with over 1,500 confirmed cases in a 24-hour period. But during a question and answer segment at a press conference on Sunday, Mr. Holness reiterated the need for personal responsibility in managing COVID-19.
I have been very clear in Parliament, very clear, absolutely gone overboard to say we are not going back to lockdown. So be calm. And I've said what the strategy is. It is now in your hands. Go and take the vaccine. That is the strategy.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness has received medical supplies valued at approximately $57 million from the Issa Trust Foundation. The donation includes oxygen concentrators, 400,000 KN95 and surgical masks, 12,000 isolation gowns, face shields, neonatal and patient monitors, lab coats, and other safety gear. The items were officially handed over to ministry officials on Friday. They will be deployed to the Western and Northeast Regional Health Authorities for distribution to public facilities under their jurisdiction. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton thanked the Issa Trust Foundation for their generosity, which he says will be put to good use. The Mining Ministry has welcomed Windalco's plans to construct a second effluent holding pond to decrease the likelihood of waste runoff from the plant impacting the environment. Mining Minister Robert Montague officially launched the $4 million project last Thursday. The Yuatan-based company is also increasing the capacity of the old pond to prevent spillage into the nearby Rio Cobre River. Minister Montague says the move follows discussions with his ministry, the Jamaica Bauxite Institute, and appeals from residents of affected communities.
No longer, once there is rain, will we have any contamination from the bauxite red mud lake getting into the Rio Cobre. If there is contamination after this, it must be from another source, but certainly not from Windalco.
The minister says when the multi-million-dollar facility is completed, overflows from the old pond will enter the new facility to ensure protection of the environment. And finally, mineral exploration company Geofix Jamaica Limited has moved to roll out Phase 3 of a project through which it seeks to confirm commercial finds in gold, copper, and rare earth minerals. Labeled the largest exploration program in the mining industry outside of bauxite, the project, which began in 2018, holds licenses to explore for copper, zinc, gold, and other minerals. Transport and Mining Minister Robert Montague says the project, which is currently employing 28 workers, is being executed through the assistance of overseas consultant geophysicists, geologists, explorationists, and geochemists.
When I announced the program in Parliament, there were some skeptics. And persons were saying the only thing here is limestone and bauxite. Well, the surveys have shown that there is something else, and we are going to move now for confirmation of that something else. And I am hopeful that that something else will expand employment for our people, will create more opportunities for our people, and will earn foreign exchange for the country.
The minister was addressing a press conference recently. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.